properties of solids lab. And basically in this lab we will be testing different physical properties of solids in order to help us determine what type of bonding the solids have. So we will be looking at the volatility and odor. So basically we'll be looking at how the substances evaporate and if they have an odor or not, the melting point, so the temperature at which a solid turns into a liquid, solubility in hexane and water, the conductivity, so the ability to conduct electricity, the hardness of the solid, and the brittleness of the solid as well. Thing you want to do when starting any lab is putting your safety wear on, so that includes goggles and gloves. You also want to go ahead and start off your sample, so put a small amount of each sample that you will be testing into a weigh cup. You will also want to go ahead and start off your boiling water bath, which will be used later on in the experiment. So go ahead and note the color and the appearance of each of your solids, and go ahead and test the odor of each of the solids using a large stock sample and using the wafting technique. Then you would want to put a sample of each solid on the watch glass, and the watch glass will be placed above the boiling water bath. And this will be testing the volatility, so how easily a substance melts, or well, how easily it evaporates. Okay, the next thing we're doing is testing the conductivity of each solid using a conductivity tester. Very simple, you just turn it on and make sure to wipe off the tips of the conductivity tester, or else you may get inaccurate readings. So you're going to just want to touch the tips of the conductivity tester to the solid you are testing. For this we tested aluminum and we got a bright red light on and a dim green light, which meant that the aluminum had a high conductivity, and you're just going to want to go ahead and do this with every solid. Okay, so next we are testing the solubility of the solids in water. So you want to get a sample of each solid and place it into a different well in the reaction plate. And then go ahead and add about 20 drops of water into each well. You're going to then want to stir each well up using a toothpick to know if it is dissolving in the water or not. So if the solid did dissolve in the water, we will test the solution that it made with the water using the conductivity tester again to see if it is now conducting electric current in its aqueous solution. So just tip the reaction plate and place the tips of the conductivity tester into the solution. For that specific solution, we got a bright red light, which meant, and a dim green light, which meant that the conductivity was high once again. Okay, so next we will be testing, so each solid and hexane. And now we're adding about 20 drops of hexane, and you're going to want to do this with each solid.